So hello, and what's up? This is Stocker VTID, and this is Mod Source 2. So, disaster has struck. The world has vanished. All that is left is this tree and a piece of dirt. So, I was looking at Mod Source and I thought, well, ex nihilio's in out. From ex nihilio, I can make anything. There's ways to do it. So we're going to make this pack a little harder. And we're going to go the Skyblock way. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. So first of all, we're going to slowly break the leaves. Just hopefully we get a sapling. Yep, we've got one. So, the rest doesn't really matter now. We've got a sapling. We're on our way. So, what we're going to do before we get too far down the tree is we're going to quickly craft ourselves one of these, change it to one of those. Finally, we get this. We'll just knock out another couple of leaves up here just in case we get an apple. We'll take that second sapling. So, no apple. So we're going to break straight down to the bottom. Oh, we dropped a sapling. Break this last log. Whoa. I'm going to slap it on the side. For this first tree, we're going to break it straight down. That should do us nicely, 30 slabs. So by doing this, we're widening our platform as fast as we can. We're not going to go too big just for now. And if you've noticed, I'm running on the Sfax pack. I thought we'd give it a little difference of a look. Oh dear, didn't want to do that. It's going to come in handy though, because we have a torch to place. It's just that top side there, and the back side over there. And that's all of our wood for now. So, this is totally cheat free. The only thing that's happened is because I've changed it to Skyblock, I've given myself a little bit of mow mill just to push us along. Where in Sky Factory we could twerk for the trees, we can't do that in this one. So usually in a Skyblock you'd get something given to you as you start, so we've took it as just a couple of pieces of bone meal. By the end of the first day, I'll be making bone meal. So we're going to start making a few items very soon. Well, we're going to take that for a start. We've just got to finish our first bit of a platform off. For now, we don't want to waste too much. 12 should just do us nicely. But we are going to use an awful lot of bone meal and an awful lot of wood and an awful lot of trees. We've got some serious amount of work to do on this one. By making it harder, it really is going to be a lot harder. Whereas most people will be able to just run out the door, do a bit of mining, not us. We're going to have to plan, rely on the weather, lots of little things. But we're going to get there. So it's going to be very grindy the first couple of episodes. But don't let that put you off, because once we get started and we get into it, there'll be a lot of progression made. So I think I've got to get a new mouse. My scroll wheel keeps sticking. And it's really starting to stress me a little bit now. So this week I had a bit of an incident with my PC which has held me back a little bit. But due to the incident, I've also added another terabyte to the hard drive space, so it's a bit of an improvement, more memory. So extra space for videos. I've got the whole terabyte hard drive just for videos. So it's held me back quite a lot. Plus, playing on the Direwolf server, that's sort of held me back this week because I've had some big things to do, which you'll see very soon when I put out the next episode. I might do a couple of episodes of this today, just as it's a new series and I can release them quite frequently. Later on I'm going to go into the Direwolf one. I've got a lot to show you on that one. That's come on heaps. I've had a new think about what's going down on there, and it's going to be spaced out a lot more. I've added quite a lot to what we have existing already. I'm set up now to do anything on that, so it's not going to be long before we're at the same point on this. The progression bar, every time I say it, I love it. So it's got an ex nihilo in as well. Is it ex nihilo? No, sorry, ex nihilo I love, but we've got armor tweaks. So I think advice wise, we're going to have to start. Let's just get some more wood. We'll make some more planks. Yep. From the planks, what we're going to do. Now, I always find it best to make a few of these straight off the bat, because if you only make one or two, you're never going to really get nowhere. It's worth making at least 4 for water. For the simple fact, you're going to use 2 in a bucket. You're also going to need clay to make the bucket. So you're definitely going to need 3, but I like to get a decent start on it, should I say. Right, so we're going to put the barrels on this side because I'm going to use the opposite side. So we're not going to extend that way, we're going to extend all other ways. That's our base wall there. So we've got 5 buckets. We're just going to do that for now, which means they won't fill up with water. No, do you know what? We're just going to make ourselves another piece of dirt. That's going to go. We're going to go straight down the middle. I'm going to pop him there like that. So for now we're going to try and stay within the 21 block range. If we go over 21 blocks, we'd like to have mobs spawning So on the evening, for the first part, we're going to stay in this radius. We're just going to bone meal a few more trees. Do you know what? We're going to make ourselves just a simple wooden axe. Get the wooden axe on the go. I should have done this earlier. I didn't remember that. I thought it was a normal sky block and these are usually deactivated, but they're not on this one. And we have an apple. So we are going to get some kind of food. Starting to worry for a while. Yes, and we have a piece of dirt. So we're going to go off this way. And we've got a second piece of dirt, so tree manufacturing is going to be a hell of a lot quicker. Now, because we're bone mealing, it's not making that much of a difference. But I want more dirt space, so we're having more dirt space. So, next thing, if we can ever fight our way through, the next thing we're going to make is the crook. The thing is what's going to help us get extra saplings. It's also going to get us the worms. So we're working around these leaves and we're doing quite a good job, to be honest. We've got 10 saplings again, so we've moved up on those. Oh, there, we just dropped a sapling. Switch to our axe. So I'm just going to do this for a little while longer. Get as much wood as we can. Really, we're waiting for the rain. Now, as soon as it rains, that's when we'll really start to move forward. I'm trying to move as little as possible to conserve as much food as possible. We don't know when our next meal's coming, and this apple's not going to hold us out for long. So we have a worm. This wiggly little fellow is going in there. We're going to take this down. Let's look around. We're doing good. We've now got our third piece of dirt. We're going to have string soon, but I'm going to have to wait till this gets a bit more infested. Then we'll add the next tree. So, do some conversion. We're going to need a lot of planks. So, we've got a lot. Damn you, scroll wheel, damn you. Just doesn't want to work for me today. So I think I'm definitely going to upgrade because I've had enough. I want something smooth. This thing served its purpose so far, but day of decisions, an upgrade is needed. So the question is, how big do we want our platform? Now, I'm not going to go over the top on builds on this one. We're going to keep it Sky Factory-ish with a small yet epic looking base. I don't want to go on the big scale, but if you know me by now, you know that's probably where we're going to end up. I have all these ambitions and dreams of small buildings, and they always end up huge. I need that to hurry up and start infesting. If this tree glows, it's probably going to lose that branch. Hopefully not, but yep, so took the infestation away. So what we're going to have to do is going to have to make a crook yet again. We'll make a couple of crooks because we'll definitely need them. So this time we're going to go a little different. We luckily found a worm pretty much straight off the bat. That's good, that's really good. Infest those trees. So I'm going to cut out and I'll come back once these trees are infested. Catch you in a minute. So we're back. And we have some change. So let's mooch. So all the leaves are white. I added a couple of extra dirt slots to make 2 extra trees to give us even more of the good stuff. And then I've started building out. Down there, we're going to throw a mob farm up very, very soon. First thing we've got to do is we're going to get all the glorious string. So I'm expecting quite a bit of string from all this. This is going to make important parts of the game, so just keep watching. Move all this string as fast as we can. This crook's serving its purpose well. So yeah, if you do this, you are going to have to use the crook and not chop the trees down. Because if you chop the trees down, you don't get the string off it. And what we're after here is as much string as possible. Worms as well, as we can eat the worms. So leaf blocks are very handy blocks in this. As we've gone to the sky block, leaf blocks are going to be our friends later on down the line. Once we can make shears, that's going to be a big help. And there's just loads. So I've got a stack of string, so we'll have enough now to make our first very, very important tool. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the string and you're going to go all the way through every single thing. But that's not going to work. We'll take our string back. So in this mod pack, there's a need for us to have a regular table. It's not something I usually keep nowadays, but hey, in the regular table, you've got those arrows. So let's do this again. We'll double it up and we'll get the silken mesh. So we need both of these silken mesh. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do wood like that. 2 pieces of silken mesh and a stick either side. And we've got ourselves our first sieve. So just grab this dirt, grab this dirt. Did I put some dirt away? No we didn't. So sieves are very, very important. It's through the sieve we're going to be able to get everything that we need. Now this is the grindy bit. This is where it grinds out really badly. So we didn't get an awful lot at first glance. We've got an acacia seed and we've got 7 of these stones. Now it's these stones that we're going to need. So what I think we're going to do, we're going to take a bit more of this down, top our string back up, and then this is our next challenge. What we're going to do is going to make a load of sticks. We're going to pop them in there like that. I'm going to make a load of these blank patterns. That should do us nicely. So first thing we're going to want to do, we're going to make another chest. I'm not sure if that's going to work. We're going to have to be safe on this rather than mess around. So we're going to have to go to the vanilla crafting station. Throw our wood in there. Pick up a normal wood chest. And we're going to put the chest in there with a blank pattern above it. And that gives us a pattern chest. Then we're going to get a piece of wood. We're going to pop ourselves a pattern above it, and it gives us a stencil table. Now we're going to make yet another one of these. Crafting bench, blank pattern above it. We've got the tool station, and let's quickly just run over here, get that piece of wood straight back. We're going to pop the piece of wood in there, blank pattern above it. We've got a part builder. So that book's going to get thrown over the edge very, very soon. One thing I hate is all the books cluttering up my space. So we're going to put him in the corner, tool station there, part builder there, stencil table there. We're going to put our stencils in there. So we're going to make ourselves an axe. Now, as we've already got some stone, we haven't, but we're about to. So 4 of them equals 1 cobblestone. Now if we run back over here into the part builder, 1 cobblestone, 1 axe head. We're doing well. So then we're going to look at this. We're going to make ourselves a quick axe, 1 stick, and 1 head. We've now got a tinker's axe. So we've got iguana tweaks in here. Now that thing will upgrade our stuff for us. But there is tricks to iguana tweaks to upgrade faster. If you use your tools to kill mobs, it adds as a hit. So if you're killing mobs in a mob farm, which you're about to see very, very soon, it will boost it up pretty quick. We'll gain speed and momentum fast. But say by taking these down manually, you don't get no drops. the string on top of here, which you'll see fall. So just this one piece which I've seen. So the trick really honestly is, oh, we're running out of bone meal, we've got to get this sorted quickly. Doing an awful lot of taking down of leaves this episode, but we will get automated, it'll get faster. We're going to have a lot of fun with this pack. So, I haven't even looked at half of the mobs in this pack. I'm just going straight for it and we're going to see what we can do. This is a blind let's play. Oh, we got another apple. Let's get these trees quickly in while we're still chopping. Oh. So that's it. Let's get the wood. We're harvesting wood now for a reason. We're going to get an easy, quick start off spawner going. We desperately need mob drops. We need bone meal. We need zombie flesh. Oh, we're running low. So I'm just going to keep farming trees out through the night, and I'll bring you back in a few moments. Catch you in a second. So we're back again. So we're back again. We're going to build ourselves, oh wrong burn, a quick mob spawner. Let's get this done. So straight to the end of our platform, and here we go. So what we're going to do first of all, we're going to make this just a tad wider. We need standing room, you see. That should be big enough for us. And then we're going to lay straight away. Oh, we need you back. Nope, just jump over the edge. So this is the easiest spawner you can throw up. I love these things. Give ourselves a little hop up, and we're up. So I'm going straight off the back of this. Now this should be perfect. Bang these in as quick as we can. We're just going to make ourselves a quick dark room spawner. Now I haven't done it as I usually done it. I'll give it extra space for some reason. But I haven't, you'll see. Just watch this space. We're going for an easy, fast one. I come up with a design on my last, I think it was Agrarian Skies. I come up with a new design, and it worked. and it was very, very good. But, and there was a but, I used so much resource it was ridiculous. So we're going to go old school, quick. Oh sugar, you didn't want to do that. Now this is a trick. Always cover with half slabs. I can't stress that enough. The last thing you want is the mob spawning and dropping. And we've got to run back, we've run out of slabs. Quickly bang a load of slabs out. So we're back where we was, and we're half slabbing still. Not long left, but this is an effective early game. So yes, I know what I've done, but I have to go up because I've got to finish it off. Because I want that back corner there done. And that's the one. So we're going to drop. Hopefully we've got enough hits in our axe left. We have. So whoops, just jump down. Get some slabs. Finish this off. Almost there. We're there. So phase one of our plan is complete. We're just going to take these out, we don't need them. I know it's a waste of wood, but hey, I'm not too fussed. I've already got this game beat and it doesn't even know it. But my axe knows it. So we're just going to take this last bit of wood out. Two more pieces. Last piece. Happy days. So F7. We can see that's all spawnable spots. But as you can see, there was no more around us. Now I'm doing this just in case we have a creeper about to blow up, so I can quickly run back a little bit and not run off the edge. But if we run down this neck of the woods now, we'll stay down here for a few moments. That should start spawning in mobs. In the meantime, back to cooking. Let's fill our time up as much as we can doing these little jobs. That way, once we get to a point we need to be at. And look, we've already got a skeleton in there. I can see his legs. I know it's a bit long-winded, but I've got nothing to kill him with just yet. And we've got a bow. Bow, bit of XP. Did we get bone? Yes, we did. We're back on it, people. We're back on it. So I need to fix this, but that's going to cost me a cobblestone, of which I can't quite afford at the moment. Oh dear. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut out, I'm going to have to harvest some trees, but I'm not going to cut out, we're going to call this episode. So this has been episode 1. I know I did a previous one, but this is episode 1. Episode 1, mod source 2, Sky Farm. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all soon. Take it easy.